Well, hello there. I thought I'll share my predictions for UFC 323, but before going on to those predictions, I really want you guys to know. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot, guys. Really, it does help me out. Yeah. I was looking sort of bumpy and wavy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. So please subscribe to my channel, guys. It really, really does help me out a lot more than you guys can think. Really does help me out a lot. Please subscribe to my channel and let's start with the predictions. Starting with the opener of the main card, which is none other than Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov. He's from Uzbekistan, Polish guy. I think Jan is on his way out, but still, then a guy like Bogdan who's losing to a guy like Volkan Ozdemir, I don't see I literally don't see this happening. I'm honestly saying I don't see Bogdan winning this one at all, unless and until Jan just decides like I won't fight in this matchup. Jan just decides like this is time for my fucking ass to quit. I think he's going to retire tonight. I'm pretty sure of it. I think Jan would like to go out with a win. That's why he's even looking for a guy like Bogdan. Bogdan is good, but come on, this is light heavyweight, guys. Like the only guy who was able to beat Jan Blachowicz like comfortably was Glover Teixeira. Apart from him, I don't think so. There was anybody who had like an easy fight with Jan. You guys can just look at his track record. For example, uh, Magomed Anklev had a difficult fight. Alex Pereira had a difficult fight, a close fight with him. And Carlos Hulberg absolutely lost to. I really am saying Carlos Hulberg lost him, but still they gave the decision. So like Jan Blachowicz, I think he'll win this one probably via like a second round finish, or if not a second round finish, it's going to be like a decision, which I highly doubt they would favor in favor of Jan Blachowicz. I feel like Bogdan Guskov is going to lose this one, and I've thought about this quite a lot, guys. I don't think so. There is nothing that goes in favor of Bogdan. I'm telling you, the leg kicks, the striking, and the wrestling, and everything put together, I think Jan gets this one done. I think Jan gets this one done. I think Jan is going to win this one. I'm pretty sure of it. Now let's move on to the next matchup, which is none other than Henry Cejudo versus Payton Talbott. Initially, I don't know whether you guys are aware of it or no. I made a video previous to this video. I did a recording for this one, and I was sort of kind of oscillating between Henry and Payton. Then finally, I came to a decision, which is what I'm going to stand by. I think Payton is too big. I feel like Henry could win this one. Mm, like I might be eating my own words down the line, but to be really honest, over here I feel like Payton is going to get this one done. He's too big. He's 5'10". He gives himself for a lot of double leg takedowns. I get all the things, but what does he do? Like, what does a guy like Cejudo do? You obviously get up from it, right? And a guy like Payton is easily, like going to get up from that because he's a big, massive guy, like 5'10" and 5'4". I think he's 5'2" or 5'3" to be really honest. And Payton might be like 5'8". Still, it's a huge difference. Look at the reach, guys. 70-inch reach for this guy, and like leg reach is good. I think he's going to just touch and move, and I think he finishes Cejudo. He's a massive favorite as well. I think Peyton Talbot is gonna finish Cejudo, and we are gonna say bye bye Cejudo, bye bye, bye bye Cejudo, bye bye. Yeah, I think Cejudo is going to retire this weekend. I think he's gonna go with the loss. I'm really sorry for that. I hate to see Henry Cejudo go out with the loss, but this is what it is, guys. This is what genuinely it is. I'm honestly saying there is no chance in hell for him to edge out a guy like Peyton. There is no chance in hell for him to even, how do I say it, even like make it close with Peyton. And I don't think so. Like, I think UFC wouldn't want a guy like Peyton to lose again. I think he's a future star as well. I'm pretty sure he's going to win against Cejudo. I think probably in the second round he gets a finish. Peyton Talbot gets a finish in the second round. That's my official prediction for this. And Cejudo is going to cry and he's going to retire one more time. And we can call it a day on Cejudo's career on this one for good. Yeah. Let's move on to the next matchup of the night, which is none other than Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. I picked Brandon Royal to beat a guy like Tatsuro Taira. Tatsuro Taira is good, but I don't think so there is any chance in hell he beats a guy like Brandon Moreno. It's three rounder. Maybe Tatsuro could could maybe edge out a decision over here. That's what I feel like might happen. But still, even then, I don't see Tatsuro to win. I think Brandon Moreno is the favorite. He's got the chin, he's got the gas tank, and he's going to push the pace, guys. Trust me, in a three rounder, I think it's easy for him to push the pace as well. Um, I don't think so. Like Tatsuro is going to lose this. I mean, like he's going to win this shitty one, and it's just he's big, he's heavy, he's strong, and it is what it is. I think probably down the line in the second round or the third round, you guys might even see a knockdown for Moreno. That's what I'm thinking, it guys. Like I might even feel like you might even see a knockdown out here for a guy like Brandon Moreno. I think probably in the second round is going to knock him down, but it won't be finished. I think second and third round, Brandon Moreno is going to get it comfortably and he's going to get a decision. Trust me, guys, this is going to be a banger matchup. And please, please, for God's sake, if anybody of you are listening tonight, we really, as fans of UFC, we really want to see Brandon Moreno versus Joshua Van flyweight. Fucking, it's an absolute banger, and there is going to be a lot of war stuff. Trust me, guys, it's pure war, utter war, and the boxing combinations, and him trying to take him down, and Joshua Van sort of getting back up, and then going at it for 5 rounds, guys. Please make it a fight night. I love it. I want to see it. Please, all the MMA fans want to see it. Come on, let's be fucking honest and let's fucking accept this. Brandon Moreno is going to get this one decision, guys. I'm pretty sure of it. And there is going to be a knockdown by Brandon Moreno in the second round, but I don't think so. Like it's going to, he's going to win based on a knockdown. But I think it's going to be a decision. You guys get the idea, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to the next matchup of the night, which is none other than the co-fucking main event. Co-fucking main event. Pantoja versus Joshua Wine. It's a no-brainer. The Cannibal is going to win this one. I get it. Joshua Wan is really talented. A lot of you guys are picking Joshua Wan, but I just don't see it happening. Like meaning Joshua Wan is too young. He's from Myanmar, which is basically India. I think he's see how nice it is, for us to be fighting for the title. I feel like there is a lot of tremendous opportunities for a guy like Joshua Wan to win. Not now, but in the future. That's pretty much it. Pantoja is in his prime, and Joshua Wan is sort of entering into his prime. And Joshua Wan's got another 2 to 3 years for him to even actually enter in his prime form yet. And Joshua Wan is already this good. I just can't imagine this. That's all. I think how I feel like this fight is going to go on. Pantoja is going to come. No plan, nothing. Just like rush forward, and he's going to probably like eat a couple of shots on the way. And the biggest problem with guys like Joshua Wan or like Liu Tupuri or like most of these guys is JDM for that matter. These guys can't fight when they are pushed back. You guys get the idea, right? They can't really fight when they are pushed back, and that's what I feel like is going to happen in Joshua Wan's scenario. I think Pantoja is going to sort of push him, like sort of take him down in the first round, take his back, make him gas out a lot, and Joshua Wan is going to sort of get up. I mean, like reverse a lot of positions and takedowns. I'm not saying no to that, but how many are you willing to reverse? Pantoja is coming there. You got to flatline KO Pantoja. It's never happening. Trust me, it's not happening. At least not as of now. I feel like Pantoja is going to be there, and whatever shots he eats, if he goes down, Joshua Wan is not going to follow him. Trust me, guys. It's very fucking difficult to finish a guy like Alexandre Pantoja. That what flyweight right now. I think in the first round he's going to tire Joshua Wan. Similar to what happened in Kaya Sakura. I think in the second round he's going to come, grab a hold of him. I think he's going to submit him. I think Joshua Wan is going to last for like 2 rounds at least. And in the second round, I think he grabs a hold of him, chokes him out. That's it. Because Joshua Wan makes a lot of mistakes while getting up, or he sort of tends to give his back, by the way. He tends to make these mistakes because still he is a learner in this game. He's not his prime yet. That's why I am picking Pantoja, because he can capitalize on all those games. Pantoja is in his prime as well. And when Pantoja wins, and if Merab wins, I think they could do the super fight over here. I think that's what's going to happen. That's what I think UFC is planning. They are going to do the super fight because nobody else is left. Let's be honest. Maybe a couple of guys here and there, but still, I feel like nobody's left in the flyweight division. Let's move on to the main event of the night, which is none other than Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili. I've seen all of you guys are picking Merab Dvalishvili to win. I'm gonna pick Petr Yan to win this one. I'm picking Petr Yan to win this one. Before you guys say no, before you guys say nothing, hear this out. Just hear my arguments for it. I'm gonna play the devil's advocate over here. And before me playing the devil's advocate, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and it helps me out a lot, guys. I feel like Petr Yan is going to win. Merab Dvalishvili, when he faced Petr Yan the first time, he was the one who had a little bit of lengthier layoff, and Merab Dvalishvili was sort of coming unscathed from a fight like the fight with Jose Aldo. He was just holding him against the cage. It was in Utah, like at an altitude. And the other thing is, Peter Yan was sort of coming from back-to-back losses. One was against Aljamain, who is a complete wrestler, and the next one is against like Sean O'Malley, where he was cut open. I thought Peter Yan lost that one. I'm a big fan of Peter Yan. I think he lost both of them. And in the following match in March, it just Merab didn't let him start. I think Peter Yan's right hand was broken, which is what he constantly was saying. And I rewatched the entire matchup, guys. Trust me, he didn't use the right hand, like how he efficiently uses it. And Peter Yan was eating a lot of leg kicks, which he normally doesn't. Like every other leg kick, like when a guy like Merab or anybody throws for that matter, he has his right straight with which, like a sort of jabs. It's like a strong peppering jab comes out of Yan, which did not come out at all when he was facing a guy like Merab, which is a very big thing. And I feel like Petr Yan is the one who's having a long layoff this time. I mean, like it's not a long layoff, but he's got like couple of a month at least, like extra for him to put on the extra muscle, the extra pressure, and for him to train in a much better way. And hear this out. I'm wetting my lips so that I can say this. Petr Yan's last three opponents are all like taller than him or sort of on his height. You guys get the idea, right? And though Petr Yan says he's 5'7", I feel like they both are the same height. If not, I feel like Petr Yan with a stance like this, I think he's a bit low for a guy like Merab. Eventually, like Merab is going to try and take someone down. He's going to duck somehow. But this time against Petr Yan, it's not going to work out because Petr Yan has got the strong right hand. He's going to somehow make sure Merab doesn't win the leg kick battle. And I think he's going to cut angles really fast. And I think he's going to sort of push forward. I think Petr Yan is going to push forward. I think he's had enough data. If Merab is going to win, the official prediction for me would be like probably Merab winning a 3-2. Three rounds in favor of Merab against 2. This is what he's been doing to all the guys against Corey Sangendagen, 3-2. And there is always one fucking judge who makes it as a 49-46. It's been like time and time, like ever since the dawn of time, this has been happening in UFC. Against Sean O'Malley, the first fight 3-2 in favor of Sean O'Malley's favor. Against Umar, 3-2 in favor of Merab's favor. Like just saying this is how it's been. The only time Merab went 5-0 was against a guy like Petr Yan. And Petr Yan is not a thick or like strong guy, but this time while preparing for the rematch, I think Petr Yan has really got the intelligence because good or bad, Petr Yan is a high IQ fighter, highly skilled, highly IQ fighter. And if you really look at his resume, I mean like his record, I'm telling you, Petr Yan has never lost two matches in a row. I mean like never lost to the same guy twice. I know people would probably say like, what about this guy Aljo? I think I really feel like the first fight he was winning. The second fight Aljo won. I'm up for it. The first fight he was winning, then suddenly Aljo felt like he needs to suck a cock. That's pretty much it, and that's what happened. And this matchup, I'm genuinely feeling like we are going to get an upset, and the RDR factor as well. Good or bad, guys, a body can take only so much. I feel like Merab is really big for 135 division. He's been the thicker fighter in almost all the matches I've seen. And I know usually like for RDR it took 4 fights. I think 4 or 5 fights he had within a very short span of time, and it just fucked his body and couldn't breathe, couldn't do a lot of things. Similar to that, from last September, if you guys take into if you guys take into account, Merab versus Shawn O'Malley 135, 5 rounds he went. Merab versus Umar, 5 rounds he went. Merab versus Shawn O'Malley finished him this time. Merab versus Corey Sandai in 5 rounds. That's technically 15 and 16 plus rounds he is gone. Whereas our Petr has gone probably like what, three, eight rounds Petr has got, and Merab Dvalishvili has got like 8 more rounds than him. Like more than 8 rounds than Petr. Trust me, the wear and tear from those 8 rounds, it's going to be there. I know Merab would have won all the 8 rounds, but still, guys, come on. You are getting hit. You are hitting a few shots, and you are there. The paternal pumping and all those things, it's going to be there. You are cutting to 135. Those things are there. I think this time, Pitarian is going to focus more on the body shots, and that's going to make a guy like Merab, like really feel worried. And he's going to attempt for the takedowns, and with his panicked takedowns, I think Pitarian is going to sort of push him away and move his ass. I think he's going to rinse, lather, repeat, and he's going to beat up Merab. I'm picking Pitarian as my favorite fighter, and I feel like this is the biggest chance that Pitarian has got, and I feel like this is the only way Pitarian could beat Merab. I'm not shying away like Merab could beat him. If Merab not, if I think, yeah, I'm going to say if one. Sorry, yeah, I think if Merab beats Pitarian, I think he's the goat. He's already the goat, but still, if he beats Pitarian, he's the goat now. It's like unconditionally, he's the goat. There is no chance in hell anybody would even win against a guy like Merab. Since like bantamweight's dawn, I must say. But I'm gonna go with Petrian on this one. I think Petrian is getting this one done, guys. I'm done. I've decided. I know like it's. I know I might be even be eating my own words. I feel like MMA gods might even do a prayer. I might even do a prayer for Petrian. I'm saying it, guys. I can see it. I can feel it. Trust me, guys. Petrian is going to pull this one off, and it's going to be like 3-2 in favor of Petrian. I think he's going to win the first round. Petrian is going to win the third round, and Petrian is going to win the fourth round, and the fifth round is going to be a bit of a toss up. I feel like that's Merab is going to blame. Oh, he did this, did that. He had a lot of problems. That Merab had this, that. I feel like Merab is kind of like not focusing on enough on Peter Yan, because for the first fight he was really training, but for this one he's just like sort of with DZ trying to get a girl. I don't feel like he's even as focused as how he was like in the first matchup, and I feel like in this one he's going to lose. I think Merab is going to lose. I don't think so he's going to get finished, but he's going to eat a lot of shots with the right straight from right and left from Pitrian. I think he's going to just sort of Pitrian is going to kind of really really do some terrible stuff to Merab. That's my official prediction on this one. And hope you guys join me on the live. I might be doing a live. I hope I'll be doing a live. Hope you guys like sort of join me on this one. Let's sort of make Peteryan win against a guy like Merab Dvalishvili, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. If Peteryan wins, it's one of the greatest things we would witness. Just as MMA God says, just make sure you guys are there to witness the glory of Peteryan. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't know. It's how it looks like. Come on, guys. Merab is gonna. I think it's gonna be really difficult for Merab. That's all I'm gonna say. Or I might even feel like Pitrayan might even KO him once the chin of Merab gets finished. I don't think so. There is any chance he can get it back. That's just me. I think Sean O'Malley gets him. I think Song Yudan gets him. I feel like Umar might even get him if Peter Yan KOs him, but I don't think so. There is going to be a KO. I think Peter Yan is going to get a decision, guys. I've picked Peter Yan via decision. Let's stay on it. Let's fucking go. I'll just, like what? I'll just quickly do a overview of the preliminary card as well. It's just a torrential pour out here. It's been like this, guy. What can I say? This is there, and prelims who are fighting, eh? Who are fighting? Yeah. I've been on hopefully quite Grand Loss. I think Grand Johnson wins this one. If you guys can just take away his only loss, I mean, like the only shitty loss that he has, which is against Bobby Green. I think he just got caught, guys. That's it. I don't know how Bobby Green won, but I feel like that's just an accidental win, accidental loss for Grant Dawson, and accidental win for Bobby Green. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Grant Dawson wins this one. There is no chance in Manuel Torres wins this. I think Grant Dawson is going to win this one. Terence Smith, no, Chris Duncan wins this. The Scottish guy or Scottish lad is going to get this one done. I've been to Scotland. I love Scottish people. They are some of the nicest people I've ever seen on planet Earth. Like, not just them, most of the UK people are very nice, really warm, really loving. And I love the Scottish people a lot, and their accent is so cute. And I was seeing a Scottish girl. A lot of you guys might not accept this, but this is the truth, and it was kind of going well. And I don't know, she seemed like a really nice person, and me being me, such an asshole, and I'm an unlucky idiot, guys, at times, so I just didn't work out. I had to move to London, and long distance doesn't work. I was constantly seeing other people as well. Too much information. Huh? Fuck it, TMI. I'm not going to do that again. I feel like Chris Duncan is going to win this one. I don't think so. It's going to be in the first round. I don't think so. The first round goes past like. I sorry. I mean, like I don't think so. The fight goes past the second round. I think probably in the first or second, Chris Duncan is going to get the win. I love him, guys. He's a great guy. I think he's a strong lad. Scottish people are strong people. I think he's a strong lad for it. Messi Barber versus Karen Silva. Fuck it. Who cares? Faraziam versus Nassim Sadikov. Nassim Sadikov, I remember I sort of picked him to win against or I think against some guy. I think I picked him. His wrestling is really good. Ah man, these French guys already they are cheaters now. Being French as well, I think it's an eye poke. It's a it's a terrible thing. But I still am feeling like there is going to be some kind of cheating involved with Faraziam. Nazim is going to win this one. That's just pretty much it. I don't think so. Like Nasim would win. Like I feel like yeah, I think yeah, I'm pretty sure Faris is going to win this one. I think he'll get a finish as well, probably in the second or the first or the second round. I think he'll probably get a finish on this one. Marvin the untalented fucking Vettori versus Bruno Ferreira. Middleweight Bogdan, what the fuck is on this guy? Seriously. I think Marvin Vettori, if he loses this, don't cut him out. Let's just try to see whether he's got something in his head like that can be cracked open or something. I think I'm gonna go with Marvin Vettori. That's pretty much it. I don't know. Marvin Vettori is like he's got all the tools to become the greatest fighter in UFC. But the only important thing this asshole is lacking is talent, and he won't improve it as well. He's a fucking idiot. I really like him. If in case he watches this matchup, I hope doesn't get annoyed with me. Like just like this video, I hope he doesn't get annoyed with me. But Marvin Vittori, I really, really feel like you should have some talent. Like if Marvin Vittori wins this one, come on, let's make the Paulo Costa matchup. Two, I really, really loved the first one. The weight cut and all the things. It was really amazing. And I loved Marvin Vittori's quote where he said, like, what's his name? Israel Adesanya has a fracture in his clitoris was actually actually really funny. As I'm honestly saying that. Edson Barbosa versus Jalen Turner. I'm going with Jalen Turner. Edson Barbosa almost 40. I think he's 39. He's on his way out. I don't think so. There is any chance that he can do anything. I don't think so. It even works out in his favor. I think Jalen Turner is going to get this one, guys. Let's be honest, yeah. I'm picking Jalen Turner to win this one. And what else, guys? What else? You guys tell me, Yeah. Again, with Chris Duncan, the Scottish guy, I feel like he could win this one. Not shying away from that as well. I feel like he could. Sorry, Scottish guy could lose as well. Terence McKennie could win. I'm just saying it, saying it, yeah. Hey, is it me or suddenly there are too many of these guys? Just saying, yeah. So I feel like Ibo Aslan is going to win this one, probably like a first round KO or something, and they're going to delay the fucking prelims card again. That is there, and Mansoor is going to win this one, and Mohammad Naima will win this one. Tajikistan. Who is this guy? Myron Santos. He looks like a kid, mate. He looks like a fucking kid. But see, God, little kid, little kid, I don't think so. Like anything this kid is doing would affect an inbred, not inbred, like it's like that would affect a guy like Naima who's got his entire body covered with hair. Hey, Ansur is going to win. I'll once again quickly run through it. Let me just see this. Yeah, I'll just quickly run through who I feel like is going to win on all these matchups. Muhammad Naima, Mansoor, Ibo Aslan, Jalen Turner, Marvin Victory, and Faraziam. Faraziam is winning this one for sure. And Macy Barber. That's just me. Chris Dunn can win this one, but I'm going with Chris Duncan. But Terence McKenna is gonna win this one, guys. I think probably in the first or second round, he might be a bit too much for a guy like Chris Duncan to handle. I feel like Terence could win this one, but I'm going with Chris Duncan because I love Scotland. It's a great place to live on planet Earth. I feel like one day I'm going to retire over there. Then Grant Dawson by default. Jan Blachowicz is going to win this one. Payton Talbott on this one. Brandon Moreno, Alexandre Pantoja, and Peter Fukinyan. I'm going with Peter Fukinyan. If Peter Fukinyan loses this one, I'll do whatever you guys ask of me to do. But before that, do this one thing that I ask of you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. EU doesn't subscribe to my channel. I can't do anything. Like, come on, guys, please help me. It's really kind of you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.